What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Alright, we're coming back to Muse. Yes, indeed. Muse Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. This is a request from, I hope I pronounced his name right, Sorkeum. I hope I pronounced that right. Sorkeum wanted to see me react to this song by Muse called City of Delusion. Now, have I heard the song before? No. To the best of my knowledge, I have not heard this song before. This does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, okay, yeah, I recognize this now, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Muse, alright? And the video has 697,081 views. It'll get you there. Sorry if I'm not, my usual chipper self. I'm fighting something. I don't know what it is I've got. It's not COVID, I know that. But I'm fighting some sort of a bug. I'm not feeling 100%. But I'm going to make it through. I'm going to push through. I got some hot tea with me. So if you see me sipping from this, it's hot tea, I promise. It's not what you think. No, it's hot tea. It really is. Anyway, other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. City of Delusion. That's all it says. But I do recognize this artwork from another reaction I did. I forgot which song it was. I think it was Panic Station, I think. But I did a reaction. It was this art cover. So, yeah, I know I'm in the right place. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Okay. Couple of things. One, I was actually, believe it or not, I was actually kind of digging the feel of the song before the rock part came in, before the electric guitars came in. I was kind of digging that feel. It had that kind of Spanish feel to it. It was nice. It was type of feel to it. It was nice. The bass line was very appropriate for it. It felt good. The shaker, the shaker was always a nice touch in songs like that. And vocally, it sounded really strong. I was digging it. I was actually digging it before the rock guitars came in. Now, once the electric guitars came in, once the distorted guitars kicked in, well, First of all, I didn't see it coming. I was thinking maybe the song was going to stay like that the whole time. So hearing that entrance was a little bit of a shock. But it felt good. It wasn't a bad shock. It was like that pleasant surprise. You know, like, oh, okay, didn't see that coming. Felt good. Not gonna lie though, I kind of wish it had stayed with that Spanish style. I kind of do. But I remember how much I like the sort of guitars, and I'm like, nah, let's go with this route instead. Let's keep going. Let's see where this goes. Harmony work here. Not overly dry. That's right. Actually, so D, let's see, D, F sharp, C sharp, E, G, E, D. That's a pretty easy line. I don't have my bass here. Shoot. Usually I have my bass right here. Where did it go anyway? Criminy. First I'm losing my health, now I'm losing my bass. Great. No, but I mean the notes, it sounds pretty easy to play. Like I said, D, F sharp, C sharp, E, G, E, D, and then just repeat that pattern. It's that same pattern. 1, 3, 7, 2, 4, 2, 1. It's pretty simple. But it's a cool bass line though. I wouldn't have thought of it. It sounds really cool. Believe it or not, I'm digging that keyboard patch that they got for those strings. I mean, they sound like legit strings. Maybe they are legit strings. I mean, this is a recording. This is studio. Those could be live strings, but I'm more inclined to believe they're keyboards. But if it is a keyboard, it's got a great string patch. Either way, it doesn't matter if it's keyboard with a string patch or whether it's actual real strings. I'm digging that string part. Really digging that string part. Really kind of adds. It kind of adds that flowing melodic line. Not melodic line either. It's not a harmonic line. I think it's just a counter melodic line, which is very effective. It works out really well. Let's keep going here. A little bit. Chicka, 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 chicka. Yeah, nice entrance there. Okay, the trumpet part. Again, live trumpet or keyboard with just an amazing trumpet patch. Who's to say? I don't know. If this was 20 years ago, I would tell you straight up, even 10 years ago, I would tell you straight up, that is a real horn. Problem is, I've heard and I've seen firsthand how far keyboards have come just in the last 5 years, last 5 or 6 years. The integration of keyboards with computers, laptops in particular, laptops that have these just banks and banks and banks and banks and banks of patches. And these patches, man, they are so deceiving. Like, yeah, I've seen keyboard players who are playing their keyboards, and I swear to you, it sounds like it's coming through a Marshall, a guitar playing through a Marshall stack. And that's exactly what the patch says it is. It's terrifying how far keyboards have come in, like I said, just the last 5 years. It's pretty incredible, actually. So whether that's a real trumpet or not, it sounded really good. I dug what it was doing. Added a nice little layer, a nice little bit of flavor to the song. And then hearing the guitar come in, check it back into the main riff again. That was nice. That was really nice. Let's finish this out, and we'll get to the review. Sudden ending, but appropriate for the style of the song. Very appropriate. That was really good. That was actually really good. Let me give it some thought. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Muse with City of Delusion. This was a request from Sorkeam. I hope I pronounced that right. Or Sorkeam? I'm not sure. S-O-R-K-A-E-M. Sorkeam. Sure. All right. First of all, before I give my score, I need to do corrections and retractions. So go ahead. Hit me with corrections and retractions. Go ahead.
Corrections and retractions.
I was mistaken. This was not from Panic Station that I recognized the album cover from. It was Map of the Problematic that I recognized the artwork from. My apologies. Secondly, it's the score. All right, so here we go. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.6. Yep, 8.6. I feel great about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
All right. I enjoyed the song. I actually did. When I first heard the song kick in, I was thinking to myself, this is not going to be my cup of tea. Nope. Well, I jumped the gun because about 10 seconds later, it got into the groove. It got into that Spanish feel. And I was like, okay, all right, let's see where this goes. You know, listening to the shaker kick in and, you know, just and everything about just the feel and the flow of the song, the acoustic guitar with the strumming and the picking, both kind of like a flamenco style almost. Yeah, it had that definite Spanish vibe to it. And I was like, all right, I'm actually I'm digging along with this. I'm feeling good with this. This feels good. And then out of nowhere, the electric guitar kicks in. Bah! And I was like, whoa, okay. I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting the song to stick with that groove, that kind of that acoustic feel to it the whole time through. Now, there is part of me that kind of wishes they had stayed with it. They had stuck with that original feel. But the majority of me is very pleasantly surprised by the electric guitar, and it's welcome. It's definitely welcome. Would I have had a problem if it had stayed with that acoustic feel? Not at all. Not at all. Would the score have been an 8.6? I don't know about that. It would have probably been like about, I don't know, 8.3, 8.4, somewhere there. But, you know, but still, I was still enjoying it. But nonetheless, the electric guitar has kicked in. Now, all of the patchwork that's in question, like the trumpet. Was that really a trumpet? I don't know. And the strings, were those really strings? Again, I don't know. Look, it's a studio recording, okay? They could have hired musicians to come in and play those parts. They very well could have, okay? Musicians cost money, not a lot. If you're gonna hire a musician for a session like that, I mean, you can get musicians from the musicians union for like, you know, if all they're gonna do is come in and play a line, you only gonna need them for like an hour. You could probably, you know, pay like $400 or $500 to each one, and they'll be golden. But something tells me that was keyboard. And the reason I'm saying that is because you would not believe the technology that is available to keyboard players now. The patches that they have available to them now. The patches that have been created over the years. Just in the last 5 years alone. It's amazing how keyboards sound these days. They are like, they will fool you. I guarantee you they will fool you. Could that have been a keyboard? Yes. Could it have been the real thing? Yes. I don't know. And unless it lists them in the liners of the like if you get a CD or whatever, it lists them in the credits. You know, if it really was a hired musician, they got to have the credits taken in there. So that's really the only way I would know. So I don't have that album in front of me, so I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. But it sounded good either way. It sounded really good. I love those little flares. They really helped kind of add to the nuance of the song. The bass line on this, I know a lot of people are going to be wondering, what did I think of the bass line? I think the bass line was cool. Was the bass line all that difficult? No, I figured it out in less than 30 seconds. It's not a difficult bass line at all. It's seriously, you know, 1, major 3, 7, 2, 5, 2, 1. You know, it's really that simple. It's not a difficult bass line whatsoever. But it's a fun bass line, and it fits it fits the song like a glove. So more power to it. The vocals on this, I think this is where I was probably the most pleasantly surprised. I kept bracing myself for him to go up into that falsetto range that he always goes up into. And he never did. He never did. He did go up, but not falsetto. He went into an upper range, yes, but not into that breathy, nasal tony falsetto that he is known for and famous for. He never did it, and I am so glad, because I'm telling you right now, if he had, it quite possibly could have destroyed the song. The song did not call for it. I'm not kidding you. If they had gone up into that falsetto range, I don't think it very easily could have wrecked this song. And I'm really glad he didn't. Now, whether that was a conscious decision to not do it, or maybe he did it in the studio and the producers were like, no. And they'd roll up the newspaper and they'd bop him on the nose. No. I don't know. I don't know which one it was. But in either case, I'm thrilled he didn't. I'm thrilled he stayed down in his natural chest voice. And it sounded very relaxed, and it sounded very strong. And I like that for this type of a song. So it fit very nicely. Now look, I enjoyed the song. I thoroughly enjoyed the song. I had a good time listening to this. Would I listen to this again? Maybe. I don't know if I would ever go looking for it, but like if someone played it, I wouldn't have a problem with it. I would listen to it gladly, and I would enjoy it. I just don't know if this is a song I would ever personally go looking for though. But it was still a great song nonetheless, and that is why it's getting a great score of 8.6. So 8.6, final score. I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully, I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show, and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It'll do me a world of good and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.